It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Bad bitch contest. You
Hey y'all, it's CustomizedKi, and I'm back with another video. So today I am going to be doing a story time video, as you can probably tell from the title of the video. So I want to tell the story of my friend Taylor's 25th birthday at the strip club. So Tay is a Christmas baby, and for like the past couple of years I've missed her birthday, like back to back to back to back to back, either because I was living on the East Coast and went back home just to be with my own family, and then this particular year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be home, let me just go and spend her birthday with her, because Tay is notorious for spending my birthday with me. She's always made my birthday bomb, always came and celebrated and turned up with us. So here we go. So Tay lives in Michigan, right? I met her in college. She's one of my really good friends. I talk to her every single day. Every single day. She the realest, okay? Now, for her birthday, she was like, I've never been to the strip club before. I really want to go. I want to see what all the hype is about. I got to get me some lamb chops. Cool. So we're up. We on FaceTime. And this is before I actually left to go to Michigan to visit her, right? So we online and we on Facebook trying to look up all these different strip clubs in like the Detroit, Livonia, Michigan area, right? So I was like, okay, I found this place called The Sting. I heard about this place called Pantheon. I heard about King of Diamonds, something called Treasure Chest, whatever. So we literally just get to looking up all these strip clubs. Like, we on YouTube, we on Facebook, we on everything, trying to find like videos, what's the best one. We start texting people and Snapchatting people like, hey, what's the best strip clubs? Because a lot of people from Michigan State that we know, they frequently go to the strip club, they get bottles, they have a good time. Like, we see their Snapchat stories, it be lit. So we like, okay, we got some resources, let's reach out and talk to them, right? So of course I hit up Mel, I hit up Amber. I'm like, yo, who got the best like food in the strip club? What's the best one to go to? We probably gonna go on a weekend, like around Christmas or whatever. What's the best one to go to? So after talking to them, they like, go to Pantheon. They lamb chops be on point. They smack, whatever. But anyway, before that, we get to looking up videos, right? And when I tell you, it was so many ratchet pictures. Bruh. I mean, it's kind of not a good thing to have like still like, oh, I'm going to a strip club, you got to be high class, da da da, whatever. But it was looking like girls was like going to a high school club and they was grown, and this what they was wearing in the strip club. Like, I was just like, oh my god. So then we found some videos, and it just was all downhill. Anywho, fast forward, we decided to go to Pantheon. We like, okay, it's in Dearborn. I don't know if y'all know what I said, but Dearborn is like a little bit, it's like not, it doesn't have like a terrible reputation. Like, if people want to go to a nice bar, they go to Dearborn. If they want to go to a decent club or just somewhere nice to eat or whatever, then they go out there. So we end up going to Pantheon, right? Now the day of comes. I was staying at my cousin's house. My cousin don't live that far. So my cousin like, hey sis, we going to the strip club for my friend's birthday. We turning up. Now mind you, when it's birthday time, the relationship that I got with Tay, you just show up with bottles. Like, when we was in college, I would get phone calls all the time like, hey, I'm pulling up. I got a bottle. Be ready. Be dressed. 5 minutes. And I'd be like, all right, cool. I'm with it. So, you know, I seen Tay the day before, and we was hanging out and stuff. It was good. We had went to the mall, everything, making sure, you know, outfits together, hair together, the whole nine. Sew-ins was, ooh, it was so right. I had did a short haircut. Like, I did a quick weave. I should post a video for that, but I did a quick weave, and it was a real short, like, pixie cut. I had put like a whole bunch of colors in it, but the way that I flat ironed it, it looked so nice. I'll put a picture up in just a second. But anywho, so my cousin, who at the time was Tay's boyfriend, he came. So I'm like, oh, it's finna be lit. So we get the whole crew. I get to tell people like, hey, meet me at the strip club. All my Michigan friends who want to see me. I was like, look, pull up. This is where I'm gonna be at. We on. So we get to the strip club. and we walk in, and I'm like, okay, now mind you, I've been to a strip club before. That's what I did for my like 22nd birthday. I went in Atlanta, and I had been to a strip club in Miami on spring break one time. So it was a really like I already knew like what to expect. And I'll tell that story as well because that was a pretty good story. So we get to the strip club, and when we first get in, of course, you know, they wand you down or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm not throwing no dollars unless girls is in here doing tricks, like all that ass shaking and shit. That's not gonna get you any coins this way. Like, we need some turn up shit. So we in there, you know, with some girls like walking around and stuff. And I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know, I'm just sitting back, I'm peeping the scene. And then out of the blue, this girl like walks up to me. Mind you, she's a stripper. She walks up to me and she's like, put your purse on the floor. So I'm like, what? Like, my purse was sitting in my lap. I'm like, what? Put my purse on the floor. And I'm like, I've been to strip clubs where they had all these rules, like you can't chew gum, you can't have your phone now, you can't dance, you can't touch the money, you can't like really socialize with the strippers for real, like talk to them, you know, touch them, whatever, like all of that stuff. Like, they had a whole bunch of fucking rules, and that was it. DOA in Atlanta. So after all that, I was like, okay, maybe it's just a strip club rule or some shit like that. Whatever. So I move my purse. This bitch get the dancing on me. And I'm just like, well, all right then. So I'm sitting there, I'm getting this dance. Mind you, I don't know where the fuck this dance just came from because I didn't pay for it. I was sitting there trying to be cute, minding my business. My cousin sitting off to the side with me. My female cousin, not Tay boyfriend. He was sitting next to her, but in front of me. So I didn't know what was going on, but I just looked at her dance. I had a couple dollars. I was like, all right, you know, she doing a little something. She ain't ugly. I give a couple dollars. So, you know, I get to putting dollars on that stuff, whatever. So then it was this one girl that got on the stage. Now, mind you, up until this point, it was not popping. Like, it just was not. Like, the music was good, but the girls that was on stage, like, some of these strippers, they had these long ass titties. Long ass titties. And when I tell y'all, like, I have a very big thing about titties. Like, I take a lot of pride in my titties, and I believe in wearing good bras. Like, I do not like for my titties to like hang and droop and look sad like that. Shit is just unacceptable. Like, unacceptable. So, anywho, like, the strippers at this point, they not popping me. They not. So, what ends up happening is, so this one girl gets on stage and she just gets the fooling. Like, she climbing the pole, she doing tricks. So by that time, everybody that was with us, mind you, we was deep. It was me, Brittany, Gabby, my cousin, Tay, D'Angelo. I had called my ex-boyfriend Phil, told him to pull up, so he came, he brought a friend, so that's like 8 of us, right? And like the way that it was set up, like we all had chairs, so we literally took up like from this side of the stage, like damn near more than half of the one side of the stage that we was on. And like the first row and then the little back row of chairs too was all us. She get the dancing, doing tricks, all this stuff like that. So we like, cool. Woo, woo, woo. We throwing money at her. So we like, all right. So then this one girl, so I get to walking around and I'm like still trying to figure out like where this dance came from because I didn't pay for it. So I go to the bar to get some change because at the strip club, at that particular strip club, you can go up there and be like, oh, can I get some singles? You know, you just get them your big bills, they give you little bills. Cool. So I go up there, I was like, you know, can I get some change, yada, whatever. And so I get some change, and then as I'm trying to like walk away, this guy grabs me and he's like, you know, can I talk to you for a minute? So I'm like, okay. Now mind you, my ex-boyfriend was there, and he would like, he don't play, like he kind of protective over me, which is cool. You know, I like my male friends, that aspect of having male friends, because they don't play. But so Phil like, you good? I'm like, yeah. So he walk away. He like, you know, I'm gonna let her do her thug thizzle, you know, let her get some drinks, whatever she doing, flirt, cool. She tell me she good, she good. So this guy was like, you know, I sent you a dance and I hope you enjoyed it and yada whatever. And I was like, oh, it was you. So he's like, yeah. I was like, well, you know, thank you, you know, being polite and all of that stuff like that. So then he buys me a drink, and he asked me to, he paid for another dance with this other stripper that was like, she was really entertaining. Like, she wasn't doing a whole bunch of tricks and shit or going crazy or nothing like that, but she did do what she had to do to work the stage. Like, she was entertaining. Like, we threw money at her. Like, she was very playful. She was pretty. She didn't stink. Her titties were not long, and she had a nice body. So I was like, you know what, okay, I can fuck with it. Now, while I was talking to him, she was over there too, but they were having a conversation before I had walked up. So while I was talking to him, he was like, you know, I'm gonna buy you another dance. Like, I really like this dancer, y'all, or whatever. So then me and her, we get to talking, we get to having a conversation. She get to dancing on me. I'm like, hey, turn up. You know, I'm trying to turn up with her. Me and her get to twerking together. Like, it was a whole experience. Like, it was fun. So then he buys me a drink, and he was like, you know, I want you to have a good night. I don't know if you've ever been here before. If you need something, let me know. I'll take care of you. You know, do you want to take my number down? Whatever. So I was like, nah, I'm cool on the number, but thanks for the drink, brother man. Thanks for the dance. Appreciate it. So I go back to my seat, and then I tell Tay, like, Tay, I gotta go to the bathroom. Come to the bathroom with me. So we go to the bathroom, right? Mind you, I have been drinking the whole time before I even got in the fucking strip club. Now, I didn't know if Tay was drunk, I don't know if Tay was drunk, but when she pulled up to the house the day before, I had brought her a bottle of Honey Jack because that's what she liked. So I was like, look, sis, I know your birthday at midnight. We finna turn up. We went to the strip club. Don't show up sober. So when we got there, we go to the bathroom, right? And we talking, and she like, I want to buy Jordan a dance. Jordan is her boyfriend. So I'm like, okay, I'm with it. I'm like, but do you want him to know about it? She was like, no, I just want the girl to come up and start dancing on him, and he don't know what's going on. I said, okay, cool. So when we leave here, we got to find somebody that's like cute, because I know my cousin, he's like very picky, you know, and I'm very picky too. And I mean, who wants some like basic stripper dancing on that nigga? Like, no, you want somebody who gonna turn up. You want to see how he gonna act, see if he gonna conduct himself. So, you know, you gotta throw him a bait, see how he react. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Gotta throw a little trick question out there. You feel me? So we come out the bathroom, and we get to looking around. Mind you, Jordan not paying no type of attention, because it's all type of girls walking around, all types of fat asses, all types of titties just everywhere. Like, he's basking in the atmosphere, right? So we walking out, we looking around, and right as we came out the bathroom, like, the bathroom was like right here, and then you walk a little bit, and then it's like the end of the bar, and then it's like the rest of the club. So this one girl, we was walking up, and I noticed her because her outfit was really pretty. It was like this, like, rose gold, pinky, glittery type of whatever, and it was really nice. And then on top of that, she had like a fat ass, but it wasn't like too fat. Like, it was too much. Like, that's too much ass, bro. That shit look, ooh, But her body was well put together. Her hair was done real nice. Like, you could tell that she put time and effort into every single part of her outfit, every single part of her appearance. So I was like, you know what? I like her. I was like, Tay, what you think about her? She is so pretty. So then she turns around like, y'all need something? Like, real sweet. I was like, oh, she got some mannerisms. Okay. So Tay like, yeah, I like her. She cute. She was like, okay, turn around a little bit. Okay, I like her. She cute. So she was like, so Tay, mind you, Tay ain't never been to no strip club. And I'm like, not trying to bust her bubble, but she's like, excuse me, how much for a dance? And I'm just like, okay. So Tay's like, excuse me, how much do you charge for a dance? And the girl was like, 10 for a regular dance, 20 if you want me completely naked. And she was like, oh, okay. So I didn't tell her, I was like, okay, look, so you see that guy over there with the white socks hat on? He's sitting in that chair. We want you to dance on him, but don't be obvious. Like, we gonna go over there and we gonna sit down, and I'm gonna point to him so you can know who we talking about. And we gonna sit down first, and then you just walk around the other way, and then just come over there and pounce on them, like, just get the dancing on them, whatever. So she was like, all right, I'll be over there in just a second. So me and Tay, we go sit down. I go to my seat, because it was like Gabby, Tay, and then there was a little bit of space, and then it was Jordan, and then it was D'Angelo. And the pole on the stage was like right here, and then where Gabby's seat is, them the stairs to go up. So we go sit down. I point to him. I was like, this one right here. So she slowly makes her way around. She comes over and she like, which one is it? Like whispering to us because the music's so loud that Jordan can't hear her. Plus, this stripper's walking all around, so he wasn't paying no attention anyway. She wouldn't have looked suspicious. So she gets over there. She's like, which one is it? So I point. I was like, that one right there. So then she looked at Tay and she was like, so what you want? Tay slapped her the 20 in all singles, bro. I swear this was the funniest part. Tay slapped her the singles in all 20. Slapped her the 20 in all singles. There we go. She like, take it all off. I ain't never seen nobody strip that fast in my life. Auntie was like, she stripped like the Flash. Okay? I don't know if y'all watched that TV show, but she took these clothes off so fast. Like, she literally was like, and next thing we know, Auntie is just like, she got her leg hiked up on a chair, like face coochie, like I can see the insides of your walls. Like she was going crazy. And of course, like we just sitting there trying to see how Jordan gonna react, right? So Jordan sitting there, you know, he chilling as if he not faced. Typical guy stuff. He's sitting there, you know, like, you know, then when she put her leg up, he was like, oh, okay. Like, we all was cracking up laughing, right? So after that she's done, you know, we get to ordering food and stuff. Brittany ordered some food. We was trying to get some lamb chops, but they was taxing. Like, you really gotta go to the strip club to get food during like day shift if you really want to experience the food and don't be like, they don't be on no tax and shit. Like, first of all, I'm not paying no fucking $40 for like 3 lamb chops and a handful of fries. You can suck my dick, okay? I can go get a whole fucking lamb for that much. You drunk with that shit, okay? So anywho, now, as the night is going on, like, it's more dancers that's coming around. You know, they seen that we was, like, throwing money. They seen that we was, like, going crazy. So, of course, they like, oh, that's where the money at. That's where the ballers at. Because, you know how we roll. Baller section, baby. Anywho. So, now, the girl who had danced on me when I was talking to the guy, and she, like I said, she was really pretty. She carried herself really nice. You know, she was very social. She was working the stage. You know, she was entertaining. So it was her turn to get back on the stage. So the way that they rotate is like they be on the far right, and then they be in the middle, and then they be on the left, then they get off. So we was on the far left. Mind you, Gabby sitting by the stairs. So after she got off of the she got on the stage or whatever, and she was, you know, being playful like she was the first time. And she takes Jordan's phone and she like put it on her. She got the like belly rolling with the phone and stuff until they was like putting money up there and stuff. Like, she was real playful and everything like that. So, you know, of course, we was throwing money at her, having a good time. So then when she gets off the stage, she like putting all her money in her little stripper bag or whatever. And I was telling her, I was making eye contact with her while she was on stage because I was trying to tell her, when you come off, I want you to dance on Taylor. It's her birthday. So, like, you know, when she was sitting on the side of the stage, she was like, you need me? Like, she mouthed it to me. So I was like, I want you to dance on her. And I was like, I'm going to pay for it, just a regular dance. Because I ain't want to do too much. And it was her first time at the strip club. I'm like, I ain't going to put no fully naked stripper on her. You know, whatever. So, man, she get off stage and she come up to me and she was like, you want a regular dance? I was like, yeah. So Tay is like completely not paying attention at all. As soon as the strip, like, she walked away and then she came back and I grabbed the back of Tay's chair and I just scooted it back. Like, her chair was literally in between my legs, and then the stripper just came in and she got to dancing on Tay, and Tay didn't know what to do. She was just sitting there like, so we telling her, like, come on, smack her ass, like, put some money in her G-string. And she was like, so we just started putting singles in Tay's hand, like, here. So then we was giving her money and stuff. Like, we put some singles in there at first, so she wouldn't do it by herself. And so then she started putting singles in there. Then the stripper started going crazy. She put her feet up. She put her hands on the floor. And we just egging her on like, hey, like she one of our friends twerking or whatever. So then she's still dancing on Tay. And Tay just sitting there like, I'm gonna put the video at the end so y'all could see it, because we did a post-strip club interview and it was so funny. And we put some Snapchats. I put the Snapchat videos in there too, so y'all will see that in just a minute. But yeah, so then she dancing, she going crazy. Then she turns around and she puts her titties in Tay's face, like she was just rubbing them bitches, like smushing them bitches. Like it was the best reaction ever. So after that, you know, she gets up, the stripper laughing, we laughing, Tay laughing. Like after that, we was like, all right, man, like, you know, let's chill for a little bit longer and then we leave. And then, so, you know, we asking Tay like, so how was it? How was your first time? Yada whatever. And that was Taylor's 25th birthday at this strip club. And here are the Snapchat videos. Doo-doo-doo. All right, post-strip club interview. How was your first time?
It was lit, bro. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Was it now? Tell us all. All right, what else you gotta say? What happened?
That shit was really fuck. I had titties in my face, bye. I'll be like, baby.
My partner still smoking her around. They say that I'm crazy. I used to talk to her. I tell her to lie. Shit, I tell her to lie. When the sugar gone, I was showing my neck on. Bitch. Watch out, little bitch. Watch out, little bitch. Watch out, little bitch. You get mad. You get mad.
With me, guys. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Send it to everybody you know. And if you want to see more videos like this, please put it in the comments. You can reach out to me via social media. You can find me on Instagram and Snapchatty and Twitter. But if you like this video, please, like I said, comment, rate, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up and tell your friends. And I will see y'all next time.